Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, just talking about nitrated cattail fluff, and yeah, I know I keep going on about it, but I've really fallen for this stuff. Jason said I've pioneered this stuff. Well, I haven't seen a lot on it, so maybe I have. Yeah, fantastic. I'm really having good success with it. I've really played around with it a fair bit and having good success with it. My son went down the other day and got another 36 cattails. They're all dried out. Jason was saying that they looked smaller. Well, some of them he got were quite big, but again, a lot of them were a lot smaller. So I've got that many of these here now, whole bag full of them. They're all dried. Some of them are broken off that I'm going to use for ember transfer. Yeah, some nice fat, juicy, big ones. Yeah. Well, they're not juicy anymore because they're all dried out. But yeah, I don't know, there'd be 30 in there at least, because I've been nitrating them as well. So yeah, got plenty of them there. That container is completely full of nitrated cattail fluff. Those two bags are completely full of nitrated cattail fluff. And this is my working bag. I've got a little bit, only half full, and I've got another lot that I nitrated last night, and it is drying in the oven now. I dry my stuff in the oven. So the solution I've settled on is two even tablespoons of potassium nitrate in warm water to 1 cup of warm water. I usually break up 1 cattail head into fluff, put it in there. You have to make sure you, this is the jar I do it in. Make sure you put it in there, and then it takes a fair bit to shake it around, because this stuff, the cattails don't take up moisture very well. They resist it. So take the time to fool around with it, get it all soaked up, because if you just push it down into the bottom, it basically won't soak. So yeah, I sit there and swirl it around, fool around with it a fair bit. It takes me about 10-15 minutes to get it all there. Eventually you get all the air out of it, and it all goes down to the bottom and soaks, gets it all soaking there. Soak it overnight, then pour it off, discard it. Then I put it into paper towel, dry it out for about half an hour. A couple of times take it out in the paper towel until it's pretty well just dried to the point where the paper towel soak most of it out. And then I put it in the oven for about 2 or 3 hours at 100 degrees, and that it comes out looking like that. Just nice, dry, prepared cattail fluff, nitrated cattail fluff. This stuff is fantastic for flint and steel. It takes a spark very easily. I'm using all different rocks now. I think that one might be all right. I might use that one. I've been using that rock. You can see the residue on it. It burns hot. It does burn vigorously, but that's fine. It burns hot, and it takes a spark quite easily. All you have to do is make sure you drive it into it. Once a spark gets into it, usually takes a couple, but I quite often get it. I've got it on 1 strike, but then again, sometimes it takes 2 or 3 strikes. Depends on what's going on. Preparation, like all fire making, is the key. Don't worry about little bits getting away on you. Just hold it down and then drive a spark into it. There it is. It's already going. It just fizzled out, yeah. That's unusual. That's actually the first time that's ever done that. But anyway. Might have been just a little bit that hadn't been nitrated properly. There we go. And that'll just go now because it's going off properly. You can hear it fizzling. You can usually just drop it in there. And it'll just fizzle away and go. I didn't give it a bit of a blow the first time, so that normally what you do is you get it, hit the ember and then give it a little bit of a blow just to keep it going, because it is loose and it won't just keep going if you don't give it a little bit of a breath. And that's what holds it together. It's that constant the ember is what keeps it fizzling along. As you see, that ember just keeps going along and it just keeps going like that. And the more you feed into it, the hotter it gets. And yeah, it takes a spark quite easily. Yeah, as I said, I've got it to take spark in one strike. Usually, yeah, quite often it'll take 2 or 3 sparks to get it to go. But as I said, one spark and I get it to go. Yeah, this is quickly becoming, it is my preferred prepared tinder. It's so versatile. You can get it to take a spark. It takes a spark so easily, and the heads themselves are coal extenders, and this stuff works really well with flint and steel. So yeah, that's why I like it, because of the versatility of this stuff. It's a wonderful resource. So if you can get onto it, definitely give it a go. I would suggest giving it a go. Get yourself some potassium nitrate, buy some stump remover, and just experiment with it, because I found it is so easy to make as far as the cattail fluff, nitrated cattail fluff, and store it in a waxed bag and away you go. And as far as tinder bundles go, put a bit in first, get a bit going, then just put it in there and then blow it into flame. Because it's burned so hot, it doesn't take much to get it to go. I tend to, because I've got so much of it now, I tend to be a bit wasteful with it. But I'm just so excited about this stuff. This is as good as Amadou as far as its ease of taking a spark and how hot it gets, for me, because while I love Amadou and it's Emidu's superior in many ways with it. I can get this stuff. It's local to me, and I can harvest this, several times a year, and I've learnt the process and got it working for me, and like as you can see, that's weeks, months of nightly practice for me, because I basically practice with this every night now. I do at least one lot every night. So yeah, but anyway, that's just, I just wanted to report on it, and just go over my solution again, just to reiterate on that. Show you a demonstration. It doesn't take much of a spark. It shouldn't take, many strikes to get it to go. Once the spark gets into it, just give it a little bit of a breath. That was my mistake the first time. I should have given it a little bit of a breath just to get the ember established, and it would have taken off first time then. That was my mistake, and it works so well. Yeah, that's a nitrated cattail fluff. I did see a bloke doing ashed. It was another type of fluff, and I asked him about this, maybe ashing cattail fluff, but he reckons because this stuff resists water, it wouldn't work. So yeah, I think we'll just have to just do the nitrating and be settled with that. So yeah, that was the other thing. But yeah, certainly if you can get onto cattails, I would be certainly harvesting them. Don't cut every one of them off, because otherwise they won't redo it, because that's their seed pod. So yeah, only take what you need. My son grabbed those ones, 36 of them, but he said there was hundreds there. So, 36 is not going to kill off the ones he had. And he actually said he was a bit scared to go where there were more. So, yeah, I said to him, don't do anything dangerous, because I don't want to have to call the ambulance to go and get him. Because he's my harvester. So, yeah, but I'm not going to get any more now. Like, I've got enough here now to do me till next year. So yeah, and I'll do enough to fill that bag up, and then I've got out of here, and then I've got that much now that I don't need any more. And when I send out no, I don't. I might not ship any of this out. I might in Australia, because it is seeds. I might send it to some friends here in Australia, but I wouldn't send it overseas, because it might upset people. But yeah, I might send it to some people here in Australia, maybe let them have a bit of a fool around with it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I'll cut it off here, because this video will be too long otherwise. But yeah, I just wanted to report on, my love affair of nitrated cattail fluff, and just another report on it, and telling you the solution and that, and how easy it is to do it. And if you can get onto it, definitely give it a go. Thanks for watching.